Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to change out a door handle on the rear of a Nissan Altima, and it's basically going to be the same for both sides, the left and the right on the rear. So the first thing you want to do is get the door open and get the door panel off. And whenever you take out the door panel, you want to, if this has the cover inside of here, you want to take the cover out and then take that 10mm bolt off. And then you'll take the cover out from behind where the release handle is on the back, and there will be a screw back behind there. Pull this up from the back and there'll be a little clip underneath. Alright, but once that's out, you can go ahead and remove the switch out of its panel. And then you can see right there the 10mm bolt. Depending on how worn or how brittle your little panel is, sometimes it's easier to pop it out from the front side instead of trying to get this side out. But once you get that off to the side, you'll see the screw right there that you need to release or remove. Once you get all those bolts out, you'll be able to pull on the front side of the panel right here. They'll get a little snug, and that panel will pop off. And once it pops off, have all its retainers, then you'll be able to pull the panel straight up, slide it off the top of the door. Once it gets up there, you'll fall off, and then you'll come back behind here and pull the cables off, just like that, and then you'll set the door panel inside of the vehicle. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and take the vapor barrier off of the door. Once you get that vapor barrier off, you'll need to take a T30 and remove the 3 bolts off from the latch mechanism, and then you'll take this 10mm bolt off right there. That's kind of to the left of this little opening. Got my T30 right here. Once you get those out, then you'll get this bolt right here. And then you may have to get a screwdriver and pop the latch away from the door. A lot of times they're just stuck on there. But once you get it to moving, you'll be able to slide this out of the way. And then you can see right there the bolt for the handle, which you'll take your socket, stick it up in there. Hopefully your bolts aren't stuck too bad. You don't want to try. Sometimes they bend the tabs of the door in there. If you start noticing that the bolt is spinning, but the tab is spinning also, then you'll need to get like a pair of pliers or something up in there to hold the metal tab. Usually it happens to me on this inside one for some reason. There's not that much meat on the door panel right there. You can see that tab start bending. You see the tab on the door. So I'll stick these pair of pliers in here and just grab a hold of the tab to take out, to unbolt it, so that I don't twist that tab around. Now I did put the pair of pliers on there to hold it, to spin it. I just couldn't hold the camera, the pliers, and the socket at the same time. Once you get that bolt out, then you can come to the outside from the bottom underneath here. Then the handle will pull right out. And I'll show you right here, it does have a tab that holds on to the door panel. So once you pull that up, then you can remove the handle. Now if the little rod falls out, don't worry about it. It only goes in there one way. It's not going to go in there like that. It's just going to hook straight into there like that. And then you can clip it back on right there. It's pretty much self-explanatory where it goes on to the inside. But now that you have your old handle out, you'll go ahead and start installing the new handle. Everything is pretty much reverse of how you took it off. You basically just slide the door handle into position, and then you will give it just a little shove. Snap it in. Make sure everything is lined up. Once you get it snapped in, then you can come to the inside and go ahead and reattach the bolts holding it on. You want to make sure that you get your mounting bolts snug, but don't over torque them. You don't want to break the new handle. And then on your lock rod, you can either put that on before you put the handle in the door or afterwards. I normally wait till after and then just snap it in. I'm able to reach my finger right there, get it snapped in, and then you'll come over here and make sure you get that bolt in. But once you've got that tightened down, you'll start to put your latch assembly back together. Whenever you slide it up in there, the rod will end up sliding into that hole right there, and you'll bolt the 3 bolts down on that and get the one on the outside. Now whenever you're putting your latch assembly back up in there, and the rod, the release rod, will go down in that little blue container there. If you look down in there, you can see the lock rod, and I can reach my hand back through here and just kind of push it forward a little bit, and then I will guide the lock assembly up and through until it's really hard to see at the bottom of the screen there. I'll kind of pull it forward with my finger. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I just got it to slide in right there, and then you'll just push it up into place and start putting your bolts back in. So once you get to that point, everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. You know, make sure that you reconnect your cables and get the vapor barrier back on there, door panel back on, get all the bolts back in, and it's pretty much done. And that's how you change out your door handles on your Nissan Altima. It shouldn't take you too awfully long to do one handle. It takes about an hour to do both back doors, probably about 30 minutes a piece, as long as you have the right tools. But I hope my video helped everyone out today. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like it, share it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.